Hello and welcome back to Deus Machina Demonbane. But unlike normal terrorists, however, they have no political goals. The giant robots the Black Lodge uses in the destruction of activities are a menace born of science and alchemy. They are now far beyond the abilities of the police. What's more, the leaders of Black Lodge, Master Therion and his lieutenants, are true sorcerers. I imagine you are familiar with how terrible a true sorcerer can be, Mr. Deju. I've never met one, but I can imagine. That's right. That's the truly frightening thing about Black Lodge. They threaten Arkham City with giant robots more powerful than any weapons the police or even the military have. All the police can really manage to do is drive them off. And even that's a struggle. The Black Lodge always makes them pay for it. The citizens and the media are always harshly criticising their worthlessness. And only the financial support of the Haddo Group is allowing the police to maintain some semblance of order in Arkham. Also, that we have our very own comic book style hero of justice in the city. But there's something much more terrifying than those giant robots. That's the sorcerers who bind the Black Lodge together. Although they've never acted openly, and they're shrouded in mystery, no one who has had dealings with them has ever lived to tell of it. A question then. If no one has ever survived an encounter with them, where do the stories come from? That's always a logical fallacy in these arguments. You know, somebody must survive. Regardless. I'm being picky there. For the record, it's harder than you think talking for, you know, an hour straight. Don't get me wrong, I like doing it, but, you know... Although they've never acted openly and are shrouded in mystery, no one who has had dealings of them has ever lived to tell it. Oh, I've already said that line, sorry. As someone with experience in magic, little as it may be, I do understand. In a sense, a true sorcerer is as powerful as an entire army. What would happen if they were to seriously start acting? That's the worry on the minds of everyone in Arkham. We of the Haddo Group have always lived together with Arkham City, and we cannot allow their tyranny to continue. However, the only thing that can stand up to magic is magic, which is why my grandfather and the founder of the Haddo Group, Hedo Kazuku, employed magical theory in developing a weapon to use against them. Which is what that demon... whatever. Exactly. However, Demonbane requires a grimoire to activate, just as a sorcerer needs one to use magic. Okay, I think I've got it. Now then, what to do? To be honest, I'm not too keen on the idea of going on a grimoire hunt. The whole reason I dropped out of university was that I couldn't handle what was in the grimoires. It wasn't that they were too difficult. It was the horror of them. I think there was something written about otherworldly gods, and I don't really remember. In fact, I've tried very hard to forget. I was afraid. Fearing the sorceress knowledge, I left the university. Naturally, the thought of getting involved with grimoires again is kind of depressing. Demonbane is a memento of my grandfather. I don't want it to go to waste. I could feel her earnestness, but we realise that it is a difficult job, and of course we will compensate you accordingly. To begin, here is a forward payment, plus expenses. And the butler sets an attaché case on the desk and opens it. Inside are technically packed stacks and stacks and stacks of bills. If you find a grimoire, you will be paid a further completion fee. Will you accept this job, Mr. Deju? I'll take it. That's right. Just like the Haddo Princess says. No one else should have to suffer because of the evil of Black Lodge. And right now I'm burning fiercely with a righteous anger and a sense of justice. And a desire for cash. Be honest with yourself, mate. Go with me here. I love the fact that that almost felt like a response to me there. Well then, now that I've taken the job, where should I start? It's not like grimoires are just lying around. Misatonic University's secret library has mountains of them, but carrying them out is prohibited. Even reading them is restricted. Now that I'm an outsider, I probably can't even get in and look at them. If I ask Old Man Armitage, he might help me out, but I really don't want to deal with him. Which means... yeah, looks like I'm going to have to do some legwork. First thing to do is hit all the antique bookstores and occult stores in the city, especially the back alley ones. The less well-known stores often have random stuff. 90% of it's crap, but on a rare occasion you can find something real mixed in. It's always worth a shot. I knew it wasn't going to be that easy. All of the antique bookstores were bust, although I found some real occult shops. None of them had any grimoires. Still, I didn't expect to find one on the first try anyway. It's getting late, I'll try again tomorrow. Suddenly, there's an antique bookstore right in front of me. I just sworn it wasn't there a second ago. Maybe I was kind of out of it. It's a little small, but looks well taken care of. After this I'll call it a day. Oh, this is... Seeing the shelves, I'm impressed. It might be my sense of depth, but the store seems a lot bigger than it looked from the outside. And this selection! I haven't seen such a collection of books outside the university library. I might actually be able to find something here. Are you looking for something? Yeah. A sudden voice from behind me. I turn around. Oh, good lord. An employee. It's a tall beauty, wearing glasses. You noticed the glasses, did you? Well done, I didn't. Her suit is open awfully wide, and the view is, well, it's quite sensational. The sharply cut slacks emphasise the shapely legs. All I can manage is a flustered non-response, as the beauty smiles bewitchingly. It's a bad habit of mine to gather books haphazardly. I imagine it'll be hard to find a certain book in this mess. I'll help you. Oh, forgive me, I haven't introduced myself yet. I'm the owner here. My name is... Call me Naya. I look forward to your patronage. I'm Deju Kuru. It's a pleasure. I find myself returning her introduction. She has a slightly strange way of talking. Well, what kind of book are you looking for? Seriously, woman, do you not... You've got one button closed up on that. Jesus Christ. Well, what I'm looking for is a little unusual. For example, a grimoire with power, perhaps. What? Not expecting to hear those words, I'm struck speechless. How does she know what I'm after? Oh, please don't look at me like that. It's nothing special. When you run a bookstore for as long as I have, you can just tell when a customer's looking for something unusual. Is that possible? I strengthen my caution, and the woman smiles faintly, as though she may or may not have read my thoughts. And her smile is bewitching. Is that a hint of something devilish I see in my imagination? You know, people looking for grimoires are particularly special. I can tell them at a glance. Sometimes I wonder, although it seems like they're looking for a grimoire, couldn't it be that a grimoire is actually drawing them to it? The person does not choose the grimoire. It is the grimoire that chooses its master. She pulls a volume from a nearby shelf, and on its cover is written, The Book of Loagath. Grimoires, books that grant power to sorcerers. Using them, sorcerers are able to work miracles. Key of Solomon, the Legiton, the Grand Grimoire, the Black Poulet, the Book of Dyson, the Book of Loagath too. Grimoires hide such vast power within them. Don't you think they might have souls and wills of their own as well? It sounds like ideal fluff, but the truth is that she has a point. I once touched a grimoire, and remembering what I felt then, I can't bring myself to say that this woman is talking nonsense. Thoughts of a grimoire, hatred, a melancholy joy. Back then it was... Oh damn, I'm starting to feel sick. This is why I left Mesatoic University, because I couldn't handle this. Ugh, what am I doing here? Oh my, are you alright? You look kind of pale. No, I felt a little dizzy. It's nothing. Look, anyway, since you know so much, can we get straight to the point? Will you sell that grimoire to me? Her face contorts apologetically. Sorry, I can't do that. Why not? If it's the price, you can rest assured I can probably buy it at whatever you ask. It's not that. I'm just afraid I don't have the kind of grimoire you need here. Don't... What's that you're holding? Didn't you just explain that it's a grimoire? It is, but this grimoire isn't meant for you. There must be one out there that's more fitting. I feel like this conversation's taking a strange turn. In the first place, there seems to be something of a misunderstanding. No, I don't need a grimoire myself. I'm here because a client. Not true. You just haven't realized it yet. Very soon, you will need one. You will need the most powerful grimoire. Yes, the ultimate grimoire that can summon even a god. Oh damn, she's really getting fired up. Just going on talking, not listening to a word that I say. They exist, you know. Among the most powerful grimoires, there are those that can summon gods. And what's more, the masters of such grimoires can control those gods at will. Well, to be more accurate, they're imitation gods. In any case, the grimoire you need is surely one of those. I'm totally lost. I've been completely drawn into her pace, unable to get a word in edgewise. Oh, what fun! What fun! What grimoire will you acquire? Oh, perhaps it will even be that Necronomicon. Shadows dance through the fleeting light cast by the city's lamps. There's the sound of many hurried feet. At intervals, angry shouts are heard. There's also gunfire. A girl runs swiftly through the night. Her body cuts through the air, her movements quick and graceful like those of a predatory cat. Silver hair streams out behind her, white skin shining in the darkness. She's like a bolt of lightning, swiftly carving a path through the night. Her physical abilities are clearly superhuman. But even so, the girl is cursing herself. How useless her body is. So weak and frail that it won't move as I will it. And even though the night air feels heavy, it's like I'm running underwater. And how great my limitations have become, now that I've lost my power. Pathetic. Shameful. Several masked men appear from the corner ahead, all of them carrying Tommy guns. The guns are swiftly brought to bear on the girl, and they roar as one. The girl's no longer there. A flash of silver hair can be seen from around the corner and bullets strike off the concrete in vain. And chasing the girl, the men turn to one. There, for miles, the men smile under their masks. It's a dead end. But the girl does not stop. She dashes down the alley without slowing, right up to the dead end. And they're dumbstruck. Completely ignoring the law of gravity, the girl has run vertically up the wall. The men panic and charge ahead, but it's too late. She's already run up the entire building, and is now on the roof from which she jumps. Bathed in moonlight, she dances through the sky between skyscrapers. Now she realizes she's made a mistake. For right below her, a man is walking idly through her targeted landing zone. The girl panics, but it's too late. I'm assuming this is probably our main character that she's about to smash into. There's no time. And sometime after being dragged along with the store's owner's craziness, I find myself outside again. Oh, damn. I just feel like I've been in the grasp of a demon fox. Anyway, the sun's already set. Guess I better call it a day. Maybe tomorrow I'll search even deeper. Move! Get out of the way! Huh? And suddenly I hear a shout. I look around me. There's no one there. Where did it come from? I said move, you fool! I finally notice it. It's coming from an absolutely unpredictable direction. From above. I quickly shoot my eyes up to try and avoid it. But it's too late. Gah! The sudden impact almost squashed me. What the hell? Through my pain, I turn my eyes on something that's fallen on top of me. Damn! A woman. No, girl would be more appropriate. Though she's petite, I can feel her feminine softness through my clothes. I've just noticed him at the bottom there. That is not a dignified position to be in, mate. Incidentally, I love the fact the manual for this game actually has specifically written in it, please note all female characters are meant to be over the age of 18. Either way, that's a reasonable point to end this part, so I'll say thank you very much for watching and I will see you in the next.